Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back again with another reading, this time by popular demand, a Love Island reading. You guys have been begging me for weeks, but I can't do a reading on reality TV because it's not real. But I can do stuff on post-show. So the show's over, and I can finally look at some stuff after the show is over now. So I cannot follow this. I've never watched a show. I do not have any interest in the show. However, it is like a second language. I don't understand anything you guys are talking about. I tried very hard, but I can't follow. So I asked some of my viewers to put a list of questions that you wanted me to answer directly. So I'm going to be looking off to the right and looking at the questions and then answering them as we go. So if there is any question that you want that wasn't answered in this video, put it in the comments and maybe I'll do a video for the members, okay? So remember, these readings are all legend, friend tapers only, and let's get started. And once again, if you guys like this, please join the YouTube members. The join button down below. There's a lot of additional content you're missing out on. You can win a reading from me, and you know what? There might end up being a part 2. All right. So the first question is, did Ace strategically kick out Jeremiah out of jealousy, trying to get his competition out? Okay. Ace, Jeremiah, energy between. Let me fix this camera because it's a little bit, let me see if that'll help it. Yeah, that makes it better. Okay. So Ace is the 4 of Swords. That's like a rejection or a healing of wounds. Okay. And then Jeremiah is the Knight of Wands. That's like passion, aggression. The Page of Pentacles are high expectations, but it's also money. Yeah, this is competition because the 4 of Swords is like a sore loser. So this is someone who's butthurt. I don't know. I mean, I guess yes, you can say he did it for the money and for the competition factor, but I also feel like it's just a sore loser. Like he did something. Again, I've never seen the show, so I don't know what's going on, but Jeremiah must have did something that made Ace feel less than. So he was like, okay, you made me feel inferior, so I'm going to get you out. It was more of like a hurt ego than anything. Okay. Let me reshuffle. I'm going to reshuffle for every question. Is Nick and Alandrea genuinely into each other or faking it for the audience? Okay. So I don't know who is who. Okay. So Nick, Alandrea, energy in between. Both. So the High Priestess is about timing and trust. That's Nick. And then Alandrea is the Temperance card, which is I'll try anything once. Patience and balance. The card between them is the Wheel of Fortune. I know that if I milk this, I will get as many viewers as possible and as much opportunity as I can. And I also like this person. So to me, if I were to give a percentage, I would say probably like they 30% like each other, 70% like the clout, but that could grow. So there's potential. Let me see clarification. I think that they have a very good connection, but I don't know if I would say that their intimacy is as high as I would like, at least authentically. A lot of times it's just like, we could be cool friends if things didn't work out. Like we're cool friends. We could be more. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If clout wasn't involved, these two would have friend zoned each other, in my opinion. Or they would have like hooked up and left it there. Whatever happened, they would have been like, oh, we hooked up, we had fun, whatever. The cloud is making them actually try. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Do I think that it's like 100% real? No. But I think that the both of them are willing to do anything to see what happens. I think they're kind of just YOLOing. Like, oh, I'm young, I'll YOLO it, see if it works, see if it doesn't work, see if I like it, see if I don't like it, see if we're just friends. And then they're also milking it for clout. So I guess it's smart and it's also somewhat authentic. So yeah, just the percentages are probably not 50-50. Yeah, Hangman is reversed. Like, I'm not going to let this good thing go. And let's have fun while we do it. Not mad at it. All right. Were Taylor and Nick being Ace's minions and just being followers? Okay. Taylor, Nick, and their connection to Ace. Taylor is the Fool, which is young and naive. So to me, Taylor bought into whatever Ace said and did, hook, line, and sinker. That's like, that is a follower. I'm not going to lie, the Fool. And the Emperor is a controlling person and a dominant person, which is Ace. It seems like Ace here ruled the roost, huh? Definitely, I mean, the Fool almost has like a little bit of a crush on Ace. So that would be Taylor. It's almost like Taylor has a crush on Ace. It's like, I look up to you. It's like a kid and a father. It's like a child and a father, that type of vibe. So it's like, I look up to you. I'm kind of fascinated and infatuated with you. And then when it comes to, who was the other one? Nick. When it comes to Nick, the Seven of Swords is about wanting to survive. So that's like, I will have a victory at all costs. So that's about realizing that Ace has power and being strategic. Very strategic. In fact, Nick shows up as very sensitive to me. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Not the dick card. Ace of Wands and Nine of Swords. That's someone who's like very, very sensitive. I don't know if they showcase this. I don't know. I didn't watch the show, but you'll have to tell me in the comments. But this is someone who's a little bit more sensitive and definitely overthinking situations. Yeah. And then let me give clarification for Taylor. Yeah, Taylor is just lost. Was just a lost person looking for guidance. Now, let's see. Ace just wanted to make sure that he was on top. Ten of Swords. I don't want anyone betraying me. I'll betray them before they betray me. Okay. Were the girls intentionally ganging up on Huda? Okay. Huda, the girls, do they do it on purpose? Jealousy. Both ways. Jealousy both ways. Jealousy both ways. So Nine of Pentacles says that all the girls were pretty consistent in what they were upset about with her. They all have the same qualm. The Nine of Pentacles says we all have the same qualm. The Three of Cups is a jealousy and a gossip card. But it does go both ways just because Huda is the Two of Cups reversed, which, to be honest with you, Two of Cups reversed is like someone who has trouble getting along with others. You look at the Two of Cups as like a disconnect between you and other people. Oh, shit. Did they... Oh, no. Why is she the Nine of Wands? Why are things chaotic in her life? Nine of Wands. Things get worse before they get better. I'm addicted to drama and chaos. Five of Pentacles. I let other people... I abuse my power position. Two of Cups can be men, too. And she knows what she's doing. Oh, okay. The girls feel like Huda is super, super strategic. They feel like she's a pick-me. They felt like she was a pick-me. They felt like she was super strategic. They felt like she was baiting them and being combative. I think that this, from what I'm gathering here, it seems like Huda went in with a wound of like, girls already hate me, and projected that, and the girls ended up hating her because of that. Does that make sense? It's like, if you go in being like, all girls hate me, then you're going to showcase as a pick-me to girls when they first meet you. When you go in with the mindset of girls already hate me and are jealous of me, then you're going to create that. And that's what happened. Do I think that the girls were necessarily jealous of her? It depends. I think that I would say Three of Cups is more so along the lines of competitive with her than jealous. I think that she wants people to be jealous of her. I think that she enjoys when people are jealous of her. I think that she kind of provokes that. I also do think that there is some level of pick-meism with her. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's conscious. It seems like she's just very, no shade, insecure. A lot of times younger girls, when they do things like this, that it's usually an insecurity here. And it doesn't seem like, she doesn't seem, I don't see her as someone that realizes the damage that she's doing with the Nine of Wands. Like, yeah, look at that. The Ten of Pentacles for her is like, that's like money and success. And the Emperor's reverse, which tells me that if it seems like she has an unhealthy connection to men, sometimes the Emperor is like a daddy issue or whatever. But when you look at the Emperor reverse, it's like, I lose control very quickly, and I don't necessarily realize what I'm doing. Like, it's like a loss of identity and a loss of, there's a struggle to find identity. She doesn't really know who she is. And I think that's the problem. She gets so caught up in drama and addicted to drama with that Nine of Wands and the Emperor verse that like, I think that becomes her personality, and then it's like impossible for people to get to know her. Nobody knows the real her. Because she doesn't know who the real her is. So that's my answer there. All right. Hopefully you guys don't come for me because I have never watched the show. I don't know anything. So hopefully the stands don't rip me apart. Is there animosity with Shelly and Huda? Isn't that similar to what I just said? I mean, I'll look at it directly, but is there animosity with Shelly and Huda? Shelly, Huda, energy between. Oh, shit. The King of Cups reverse. I mean, I feel like Shelly just feels like Huda is the girl who cried wolf. And I think Huda just likes to be dramatic. The King of Cups is reversed, which means like I just have emotional moments and outbursts. And the Justice card says what's fair is fair, meaning like whatever happened between the two of them, it's justified. Sometimes justice, though, is about burying the hatchet. So if they said they buried a hatchet, then they did. But I feel like Shelly was just overwhelmed and overstimulated by her. She felt like she was a burden and she was annoyed as fuck by Huda. Yeah. Like, this isn't the type of girl I would really want to be close with in the first place. Damn, they all hated Huda, huh? She does seem like an energy sucker. I'm not going to lie. An energy vampire. All right. What's the real reason Sierra voted out Hannah? Okay. There are so many people, guys. I cannot keep up with these names. There's like 1,000 people on this show. What is the real reason Sierra voted out Hannah? Sierra, Hannah, energy in between. She didn't like her. He or she did not like her. So the world is reversed. It's about ending the cycle. And also there's some feeling of like Hannah, there's a feeling of Hannah being a quitter. World reversed. Or a complainer. Or indecisive or something. The Strength card and the Two of Wands is like you're being stubborn and holding on to something. Like, let go. You're annoying. She just didn't like her. Two of Swords. I want you gone. You're annoying. I don't like you. And that's also about, like, again, see the Two of Swords, like, be more decisive. Be, like, it's, like, weird. It's almost like she felt like she anchored herself to something and she was gonna sink no matter what. And she was like, get out of here. Queen of Cups is reversed, which says, like, I'm over you. There's this feeling of, like, you're an anchor. Okay. She also does not feel like she was smart enough either. There's some feeling of, like, you're not smart enough. You gotta go. Okay, was Ace in it for the money only? Ace was the Emperor the last time, huh? Seems like Ace and Huda have the biggest personalities, huh? Okay, so Ace in it for the money, yes or no? The drama. Ace likes the drama. It's that simple. Three of Cups is about trusting no one. Gossip, distrust, disloyalty, jealousy. Five of Pentacles is about having power and abusing that. And the Nine of Wands is causing chaos. So him and Huda should have been together, honestly. Recipe for disaster. Yeah, the Fool's reverse. Mature and serious. He wanted the drama. He wanted the chaos. I'm assuming it's a guy. Hopefully. Whatever. This person wanted the drama, wanted the chaos, enjoyed every aspect of it, liked to be in control. I would say, do I think that they were in it for the money? I think the money was a bonus. I think they like to win. They like the control. They like the dominance aspect. Like to be in control. Did Chris like Huda? Was he toxic? Okay. Oh, did Chris ever like Huda? Was he toxic? Chris, Huda, energy in between. She didn't like him. So the Hangman's verse, which tells me that she wanted to let him go or get rid of him a long time ago, but she couldn't. The Tower's reverse, which is about having to rebuild from drama. Did they have a dramatic moment and then she had to maybe beg for forgiveness, or did she have to not let go? Something about letting go. All I can tell you is like she felt like she tied herself to him and it was a mistake. She does not like him. I don't believe her for a second if she says she likes him. Absolutely not. She wanted to move on from him from the beginning. In fact, there's somebody that got eliminated in the beginning that I feel like she actually wanted. The Chariot tells me that she was going to jump from this person to someone else, but she couldn't because they got eliminated or something happened or someone else. She never liked him. She still doesn't like him. I don't believe a second that she ever did like him, to be honest. I think that he was just a means to an end. Yes, Devil card. That's manipulation. So that's being manipulative. So she was manipulative with him. No. Bye, girl. No, she never liked him from the first place. Now, he is the Five of Cups, which is being disappointed. Do I think it seems like he might have a little bit of a temper that maybe we didn't get to see because the Temperance card has been building, and then exploding. And the Knight of Cups is about maturing. I think that Huda is the type of girl that he used to date and he no longer dates them or is trying not to date them. Because he does seem a little bit disappointed. Five of Cups is a little bit of a not necessarily heartbreak, but it's like being disappointed. I think it's more so that I'm going to be honest, Huda's giving crazy girl and Chris is giving someone who likes crazy girls. And his exes are like, I like dating crazy girls. So to me, it seems like that's his mentality. Now, we all know people who like crazy girls are usually crazy themselves, so allegedly. So it's easy to point the finger, but girl, we know better these days. The girlies know better. However, it does seem like that's his pattern of behavior is dating more intensity, like with more intense people. He likes intense personalities. And it just seems like he was just a means to an end for her. So yeah. All right, let's keep going. And then was Huda truly ganged up on? Did they feel jealous of her? We already went over that. She was ganged up on, but it was more so her fault. It was definitely more so her fault. She went in with the wrong energy. Was Brian just in it for the money? Okay. Brian. He just doesn't like to lose. Four of Swords, I don't like to lose. Seven of Wands, I want to prove myself. Strength card, I want to last as long as I can. He just didn't like to lose. He just wanted to win. I'm surprised. Not really super money oriented, these people. They had more ego. Okay. How long will each couple last outside of the villa? Okay, I already did Nick and Alandrea. We already did that. All right, let's do Ace and Shelly. Ace, Shelly. Ace likes to be famous, likes the public. Judgment. The death card is a rebirth, and the Five of Wands avoidance. I mean, I'd be shocked if Shelly lasted. I mean, this guy just likes, or this person just likes fame. We already did Nick and Alandrea. I'll pull one more for them because you guys are gonna be annoying about it, but I already pulled for this. Nick, Alandrea. It's the same thing. Their chemistry is lacking. I don't care what you guys say. They have an issue with long-term chemistry, passion. It's a little bit wooden. With the Two of Pentacles, you're looking at like, yeah, we're beautiful, but like, do we have that chemistry outside of the show? Do we have that passion outside of the show? Do we actually mesh as two people? It's going to be hard. Okay. Iris and Pepe. I almost said pee-pee. I'm like, girl, I need to get glasses. Iris. Pepe. Energy in between. Someone's lying to the other person. There's some sort of lie. Big lie. Has to do with how they got started or something. There's a big lie between the two of them that they'd have to work through. The Ten of Wands is a release of a burden. And the Page of Wands is saying one thing and doing another. Both of them are hiding things from each other. That doesn't mean they can't get past it, but both of them are hiding something from each other. I think that Iris hasn't told Pepe something, but Pepe has lied about something. Okay, and then Amaya and Brian, and this will be the last question that you guys asked. Amaya. Oh! Girl, why are you the Ten of Swords? Brian. Interesting. That's a relationship card. King of Cup. Amaya has someone else interested in them. So we'll see. The Ten of Swords is potentially a betrayal card. So that to me could mean that you being interested in other people. Brian here seems to be a little bit more... I think Brian is the type of person where... How do I word this? If I commit to something, I want to make it the best it can be. If I don't commit to something, I'm not going to bother. So Brian's personality is more so like, whatever I have to do that benefits both of us, I'll do it. Is that necessarily a chemistry card? But that's there. The problem here is Amaya is the Ten of Swords, which says that there are other things that she's interested in, and I'm not sure her interest will... I just think she has better opportunities that she might wander to. I guess we'll see. She's got her eye on someone else, or someone else has their eye on her, I should say. So that's it. Obviously, things can change. I'm going to probably need some help in the comments because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't understand any of this crap, to be honest with you. No shade, but I'm trying. I'm trying it and doing this for y'all, okay? If there are other questions that you had, put them in the comments, okay? And maybe I'll do a part 2 for the members, but this is hard for me, okay? This is like me asking you to do a tarot reading, okay? Tarot's a language and Love Island's a language, all right? Join the YouTube members. Until next time, bye, guys. How many of y'all stand that one girl, Huda? Because she is messy. Like, what the hell?